So welcome to those of you guys who are new. So this will be basically our NHS group for next year. So I did invite the seniors. I have a few things for them, but I didn't need them to be a part of this meeting because of they're not doing stuff for summer and for next year. So congratulations. I'm excited to work with you guys. I'm excited to have hopefully a somewhat normal year next year. I'm hoping by fall we'll be back to normal, that we can do things and have events, and we'll get asked to help with things, and that they won't be canceled. So I kind of got to give you guys some of the expectations, some of the things coming up. I'll try to go in order. So the next thing that's happening for us is next week there's an awards assembly, like a school-wide awards assembly. We're doing our NHS induction during that. I'm going to be honest, the NHS induction ceremony that some schools have just a ceremony for that. It's a little bit on the creepy side. They like candles. They do. So I'm not into that piece of it. I want to honor you guys, and I want to thank you guys for applying and doing this service and being leaders in our school. But I don't think we need a whole separate ceremony. So I hope that's okay and that doesn't upset anyone. So next Thursday we'll talk about you guys at that ceremony. And so I asked that, because we're doing a lot during that ceremony, so I asked that if you can sit towards the bottom of the bleachers, just so you're not in the top row and having to climb through everyone, and we're all waiting for you, so that'd be awkward. So I just asked you guys to sit towards the bottom. We'll call you guys up, so just know that you're coming up. Because I think they're just mainly calling up seniors, but they said NHS could also be part of that because you guys are special. So I'll have a certificate for you guys. If your parents are interested in seeing that, it will be live streamed, but then also I think recorded. So that's Thursday. So Thursday, the awards assembly. So that's kind of the big thing, still this year. Other than that, I wanted to talk to you guys about this summer and then in the fall, just kind of planning ahead a little bit. I'm starting to think about a few things. One of the things is Lola is our only returning officer, so big time. She's one of our NHS officers this year. So I might have you kind of head up, maybe trying to get everyone's contact information. I can send emails to you guys, but they're kind of asking us to lay off texting students, because whatever. So we're not supposed to, I guess. I don't know. So I'm going to try to stick to that. If you guys want to have a text group of your own, that's if you're comfortable with that, start something that she can get your information. I might send out an email that you guys just send her if she doesn't have your information, or I'll send you a list and you can make sure you get everybody. So your contact info to Lola. Part of it is the way I get a hold of you guys in the summer is email. And I know you're not going to, I hope you check your email daily in the school year, but in summer, I can't imagine that you guys are on your school email very often. So hopefully that'll be the way to get a hold of you guys if I need you at all in the summer. From time to time, things will come up in summer that people will say, hey, can NHS help with this? And I can just shoot you guys something out if you guys are open to that. One of the things is we ask for about 10 hours in summer of service hours. And that means things in your community, if you guys do a mission trip, that obviously you'd already be done. But so 10 hours in the summer. And this can even be you helped grandma on the weekend, or you helped the Donahues move this weekend. You're welcome to put those down as your service hours for the summer. So anything you guys do. And this isn't a hard rule. If something came up or you're still not comfortable being out and about or whatever it happens to be, know that that's flexible. So you're not immediately out if you don't meet your 10, you get 9.5 and you're out. No, it's not a hard line. So that's asked for you guys for the summer. And try to keep track of things as you go. So even if I can send out a list of where you can actually type things, otherwise you guys can just keep a list somewhere, and then kind of like the list you guys made when you guys applied. So what you did, who was your supervisor. So if you did something with me, you'd write Mrs. Donahue, and then you write the times that you did that. So the actual dates that you did that. So just try to keep a track of things, because sometimes you do things and then you forget about it a month later. Then it's 10 hours per semester that we ask of you guys. And understand that those add up fast, so it's 10 per semester. And a lot of you guys do stuff like this already. Some of you guys tutor down at the middle school and you're probably like way over that, or even helping at events at school when we do blood drive stuff like that, you know, those kind of things. So just keep track of things. I'm not, like I said, I'm not going to be nitpicking on those, but I mean, if you guys are involved in helping. One of the big things is when they ask us to do something as a school and help with it, I just ask that you guys volunteer. You know, like if Mrs. Weeks has the conservation fair, sign up for things like that. You know, try to be a presence in our school because you guys are like our leaders. So that's what we're hoping for from you guys. I know you're busy, but a lot of times some of those things can kind of cross over like between other things you're involved in. So even if you're like, I'm in the Hatchet Club, is it okay that I use those hours? That's perfectly fine. Or you're doing hours for your class to raise money for prom, that's perfectly fine that those hours cross over. It's not like you're double dipping or something. Two things for this summer. One of them is a blood drive. We didn't do a spring blood drive, but the community would love to have a blood drive here in the summer. So I'm planning on trying to find a time, I'm thinking early August for a blood drive. It'd be like during the work week. So if you have a normal job in summer, you might not be able to make it, but I'll get you guys the dates and maybe you can put it on your calendar and plan ahead. So summer blood drive, if you want to come donate, you're welcome to. Otherwise, if you're not able to or not comfortable with that, I would ask that you guys come to help like us, like there's check-in in process and things we need to do. So so that is something that like I would like get information to Lola and then she would like disseminate that to you guys. We'll do new officers in the fall just to make sure that everyone's still involved and stuff like that. So summer blood drive. The other big thing that, it's not really big, is in the fall, typically we've done like a teacher luncheon, like the teachers are here for their meetings and we like one of the days we bring like desserts for the teachers or like salad, like pasta salad or something. So that's something like the week before school starts, and then you guys are here serving and you get to see the teachers and they're excited to see you because we've missed the students all summer. So that's like a teacher luncheon in like late August. So that's another thing. But those are the only big things. Like I said, if I get somebody says like, hey, we need some help on this, and I shoot that out and you're open to, like you're free, that'd be great. If not, don't ever feel pressure to do what I ask you guys to do, but at the same time, like throughout the year, like if we're not doing the events they're asking us to do, they're gonna be like, what does that NHS do anyhow? So just know that we're kind of the face of service here in the school. And leadership, like in your classrooms, just that we expect you guys to be the students that we look to do what you need to do in classes in the hallway, and I don't think that it's partly why you guys made it into this group, is because teachers had great things to say about you. So that is about it. Is there any questions or anyone who thinks I'm missing something? like, hey, did you mention? I don't know. Questions at all? That makes sense. And if you decide that you hear all that, like that you have to do hours, and you're like, I don't want to be part of this thing anymore, you know, let me know. Like if this is just something, like now that you're in, it's not like you're in it for life. Like, I mean, it's up to you. Like if this is not something you're interested in, then after hearing that, and those of you guys who were in it last year, we didn't require the hours because of COVID, just because we would get asked to do something and then that thing would be canceled, or it was just that weird year. So hopefully we'll get kind of rev back up. Oh, one of the things is we ask that during the course of your time with NHS that you guys do some sort of large service project. So, and it doesn't even have to be your own idea. So like last year I brought to the group, hey, let's do the shoe drive. You probably brought some shoes in. I ended up taking like 2 huge vanfuls of shoes that got sent out to Africa. And that was Lola and Maddie helped me with that. And I mean, it's not like it was like but they were my go-to point people for that. So that would have been their service project. And so I asked that everybody plan something like that or take on something. So if I say, who wants to be in charge of the blood drive this time? You know, like I know Carly helped me last time, so I would ask her, and then maybe like an underclassman, so like a sophomore, that they would jump on and help Carly to do the blood drive, you know, the next time. So that we always have someone that knows what they're doing the following year. So if there's a project or something that like is true to your heart, or you just heard about, you're like, oh, we should do that at our school. We usually do a toy drive in winter. So just thinking about those things as they're coming up, and let me know if you have something. I'm probably never going to tell you that's not, something we're going to work on. And then we'll be behind you guys on that. So think about things as you're hearing things throughout the summer, or if someone mentions something to you that's a cool service project or a cool organization that we could help with. We want to find different things that you guys are excited about and want to work on and help, and get your classmates to do and contribute to. Most of the times, just in terms of service projects, it's better when we have stuff to give versus like asking for money all the time. Money is kind of like, I feel like that's hard to always ask people for donations of money, whereas shoes were easy because everyone had shoes they needed to get rid of. So, all right. Any questions? Sorry for talking at you so much. Usually our meetings will be a little bit more just quick and easy, but we won't meet until next year again. But like I said, I just need to make sure you guys have contact info, just like that we can get a hold of each other during the summer in case of anything that comes up. All right.
Do you guys want to do like a Snapchat group chat, or do you want to do like text message? Either way is good. Snapchat.
Does everyone have Snapchat? Is that a really dumb question?
Yeah, that's the thing about that. I don't know if everyone has it.
Does not everyone have it?
That's okay.
I mean, if you don't, maybe then somebody else could always, I don't know. So think about that. Maybe we have a couple weeks to. Other thing with the awards day. Again, since you guys don't have a public ceremony, I don't know how public it would ever have been, but Gary from the Sounder is going to come and take pictures of you guys that day. So we're going to do a group NHS picture. So, and put that in the paper, this is a random NHS. So, that will be happening that day too. I think they're taking a picture of everybody, but definitely the new inductees. So, I would guess everybody though too. All right, anything else?